Jesus Christ!
Oh, well, he's very popular. The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers?
I want the truth!
Every time I try to go it alone, I get shut down, locked up, and held captive in the clutches of my...
I want to offer a special thank you to Lynn and Ray. Came and hung out with us this past Wednesday night. Really enjoyed having you guys there. There's this idea that in order to really reach the kids, in order to really reach younger people, that we need to get the adults out of the way so they don't feel like they're being smothered or take the pressure off of them. I don't really agree with that. There might be some people in some situations that feel enclosed and need some freedom, but by and large, having a cross-generational community, older and younger generations interacting, are a good thing. Younger generations get to learn from the mistakes us older folks have made, the blood we've spilled, so they don't have to spill that same blood. We get a chance to interact with them, and the older generations get to see what the younger generation is doing and how they're thinking and what's going on. And so it's a really cool thing, and I always hold open the invitation for parents to join us in Bible study and for others to take part. And so thank you guys for coming out. I hope you will do it again and others might feel welcome to do the same. Now, this past Wednesday we began a talk on moral relativism. We're going to talk about that between now and the end of the year. And this opening the gate was just about defining terms and understanding what it is we're talking about and what relativism is. This idea that what you believe is okay for you, there's not really a right and wrong. You might think that's wrong, but I don't have a problem with it, and so it's not really wrong for me. And we looked at kind of two ideas of relativism. This idea of opinion, this reference, we talked about ice cream. You know, you like vanilla, I like chocolate. I have no place to tell you you should eat chocolate and that it's better because to you vanilla is better, and so it's just preference. And relativism says that morals are like ice cream. And the other example we talked about was medicine. If you go to the doctor with a broken leg and he says, we have to put a cast on there, and you say, no, I'll just go home and take an aspirin and I'll be okay. No, you don't do that. We know you don't do that because you have a specific injury, and that injury has a specific treatment. It's not up to your preference or opinion. And so the Bible would say that morality is much more like medicine than it is like ice cream. And so we were just getting a good feel for what relativism is, what it means, what its implications might be. And coming up in the weeks to come, we will discuss that more in depth. But just really wanted to make sure there's an understanding of objectivity, that something is solid and set and foundational, and subjectivity, that it's kind of fluid and up to interpretation. And begin to think about morality in which one actually fits. And so the challenge was to observe in the world around you where you see relative morality taking place and those ideas being pushed and influenced and promoted, and just where you see it at work, whether it's TV or music or friends or anything. Where do you see this idea that it doesn't matter, what I want to believe is good for me and I make up my own right and wrong? Because I think that as we observe and we see, we will understand that ideas have consequences. What you believe about these things are not just some abstract philosophical exercise. What you think about the world influences how you behave in the world. And that has real, practical, experiential consequences for your life, for you and the people around you, for good or for bad. What you think impacts how you live your life. And of course, this being church. We want our lives to line up with such a way that it honors and glorifies Jesus Christ.